Hey everyone, Rachel Freeman Sowers here, and welcome to the Rachel Freeman Sowers live show, the first ever. I'm so excited. So I'm going to say hello to those of you on Instagram that are over here on my phone camera. I'm going to say hello to you that are either watching through YouTube or Facebook. It is so great to be here. It is so great to be live again. I don't know if you have hung out here at Rachel Freeman Sowers for very long, but I used to do a Facebook Live show called True Serum Tuesday, and we have been creating something new and something exciting here, and I'm just so excited to share it with you. Make sure to tell me if you are here. Oh, hey, Sally's over here. I'm just going to, while people are logging on, Sally, I'm just going to move you. Hey, Jacqueline's on Instagram. I'm so excited because I know I keep saying that, but I can't believe I'm live. You know, tonight's video topic is really inspired by Alisha Keys' new book called More Myself, A Journey. And in my entrepreneurial life, it has absolutely been discovering more about myself, more about the journey that I'm on, and really entrepreneurship as a journey, not as like a destination, because it has been evolving over and over and over again. So I just want to make sure everything is going here. So if you're on Facebook or YouTube Live, can you please make sure to put a comment? Oh, I see Ronica on here. If you're watching from Facebook, if you'll put a comment so I can see. This is the first time I've streamed. Oh my gosh, we're like so like upping the game. I have never streamed a live on 3 different platforms at the exact same time. And I had to say, oh, hey, Eric. Hey, tell Alonzo I said hi. My good friend and colleague, Jacqueline from Canada. She knows how hard I've been trying to work, and Eric knows how hard and how all of this stuff is sometimes so convoluted. And yet here we are making it happen over and over and over again. And I hope that even just in this few seconds that we've been live, that you're like, hey, if she can do that, I can do it too. I love live video. This is a reason why I picked this topic, because it has been a journey to explore where really my skills and my gifts can be used the best. Okay, so great. Eric's on IG, Deb's on Facebook. Hey, Heather, how are you? Long time no see. If you're on Facebook, don't hesitate to start a little watch party. You can start that by pushing the watch party button, and then it will broadcast to all of your friends. All of the sharing would be wonderful and wonderful. If anyone is on here through YouTube, I think Ronica is on here through YouTube. Ronica, will you confirm you're on YouTube? Hey, Lindsay Hughes. Okay, so can you believe it? We're back. We're back live, and I'm going to show you my behind the scenes setup. Jacqueline and Eric, you would like be dying. So I got this new boom mic that's right over here. Just add a picture. You know, I have the Facebook phone up here, laptop here, light over there. And yeah, so let's jump in. I would love to ask you first, before we get started and dive into this. Well, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself because, you know, this is what happens. My brain goes faster. I want to tell you a little bit about what you can be expecting every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. from the Rachel Freeman Sowers live show. What you can expect are 3 things. So I'm going to bring on some phenomenal everyday online entrepreneurs that can help inspire you through their story, their struggles, how they've overcome the struggles, how they keep morphing, how they keep going. One thing that I find in entrepreneurship, and I think our friend James Wedmore says this too, is that I think most online businesses die in 18 months. And I can tell you that doesn't have to be you. And one of the things that keeps you going and that keeps you inspired is simply making sure that you get inspired by other people's stories. Because the one thing that's true is if someone else has done it, you can do it too. You may not do it in the exact same way, but you can do it in your way. So you're going to have inspirational interviews from other online entrepreneurs. The second thing that we are going to have that I'm so excited about is the hot seat to confidence on camera. So if you are an online entrepreneur that is looking to be more dynamic, more confident, more comfy and cozy in your own skin on camera, this is a hot seat for you. What's going to happen is that if you are interested, you can DM me and I'll send you the information that you need. But what's going to happen is we're going to do it right here live. And I'm going to coach you on how you can become more confident. This is going to be a special curated coaching session for you. Every Rachel Freeman Sowers live show is a half an hour. And what I can tell you is that we can get a lot done in a half an hour. How many of you have done work with me and we've gotten a lot done in a half hour? Push yes in the comments or the thumbs up and the hearts wherever you're at. Because really this is going to be your propellant. And I want to do this for individuals because, well, I love the camera. One never would have thought if you heard the background. So that's the second thing, the hot seat coaching to confidence on camera. The third thing that is going to be on here is an education and learning on how to have neuroscience and emotions become your superpower while you're in business and on video. So how do we use neuroscience, the knowledge that we have there? How do we use our emotions to connect with other people, to maintain vulnerability while we're just being ourselves, and how that works into business, and specifically when you want to be going on video or on camera. So those are the three things that you can expect from the Rachel Freeman Sowers live show every single week, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. We'll be live just like we are now on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So, okay, here is the question of the night. I would love to see in the comments and hear from you what or when, let's see how do I say, what makes you feel the most like yourself, or when do you feel the most like yourself? So what makes you feel the most like yourself, or when do you feel the most like yourself? Because what I know to be true, and put yes in the comments if you also know this to be true, is that there are a lot of people out there telling you how to do things. There's a lot of people out there telling you, I have a system for this, I have a system for that. These are the things you should be doing. Do it this way, do it that way. And to be completely vulnerable and honest right now, I don't know how to fit into other people's things. This is probably a reason why I work for myself. So how do we maintain our own selves? And as I was reading Alisha Keys' new book, she talks a lot about this as far as the record labels. What are the things that they wanted her to do that just didn't resonate with her? And this is the same thing in either your job. So if you experience this in a regular job, make sure to put yes in the comments or let me know. If you experience this as an entrepreneur where you are always thinking that you're missing something. In fact, Eric and I had a conversation today and it was like, what is the freaking golden ticket? Well, Eric, you know what I discovered? I'll tell you. The golden ticket is us. And it just hit me like a freaking head on the slap on the forehead. Like, we're the golden ticket. The more we show up as ourselves, the more we trust ourselves. You guys all know, trust the wise one within you. We'll do an angel card at the end. But like, the more we trust ourselves, this is when we begin to explode exponentially. This is what propels us and our businesses forward. So again, let me know in the comments, because sometimes this is brand new system and I just want to make sure that it is all working. Let me know in the comments when you feel the most like yourself, or what helps you feel the most like yourself. All right, so we're going to move forward here. And I'm going to read a couple of excerpts from this book. And I'm doing this because we are not alone. Alisha Keys, highly successful. So many other female singers that I have heard from or watched interviews about, they say the same thing. And the one thing that we know to be true is that we are all human. There is nothing really more special about Gary Vee than about me. How he shows up is honestly just like himself. Take it or leave it. It's no problem, right? But we get stuck into what we feel other people expect us to be, what other people are doing, what other things we should be doing. And then we go down the rabbit hole of, I'm not doing this. I should have done this. It never would have happened, right? And that's not the answer. The answer is to become more of ourselves. For me to become more of myself. For you to become more of yourself. So I'm just going to read this real excerpt. And I would love to hear in the comments if any of this is resonating with you. So here she is. In the summer of 1998, my album was nearly complete, or so I thought. Because this time, Columbia had undergone a major staff shakeup. Michael Molden, my greatest advocate, was gone, and the label was now headed in a new set of executives. What's this? One of the label heads asked Jeff after he heard my music. I mean, it's kind of soulful, but where's the pop smashes, the radio hits? This sounds like a demo. That shift in expectations began with my music and extended to my public image. They wanted my mass of curls blown straight, flowing down my neck. They wanted me to lose weight. They wanted my hemline shorter. They wanted my teeth whiter, my cleavage on full display. They wanted me, the tomboy from Hell's Kitchen, to become the next teen pop idol. In short, they wanted to alter my entire identity. A record label is a marketing machine. Behind its doors, fledgling artists are crafted into whatever image the label's execs believe they can sell. And what was selling in the 90s, female pop stars like Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, and Janet Jackson. Most label executives aren't all that interested in artistic innovation. It is not about carving out a niche. It's about shoving an artist into an existing one. Commercial success, not imagination, is the primary goal. There's nothing wrong with being a pop princess. It's just not who I am. Trouble was, no one quite knew what to do with a piano prodigy in cornrows, mixing classical music with hip hop beats and bass lines alongside the dash of gospel. So, how many of you have ever felt like you are trying to cram yourself into somebody else's image of you? Give me thumbs up and hearts or yeses in the comments if you are. Let me know how many of you have thought you needed to lose weight in order to do a certain thing. Or even women that come on camera. So many women I've talked to said, I don't like the way I look. I don't like looking at myself. All of these things are things that really can have us alter who we are. And it comes in the slightest bit of expectations. Maybe your partner thinks you should be a certain way, or maybe your boss thinks you should be a certain way, or maybe all of the other people who you're following in the online world think you should be a certain way. And, you know, sometimes it takes a process to overcome these feelings. And even now, I'm going to say it's not so much that I feel like I have to fit into someone else's thing. But what I focus on now is how I want to be in the world, how I want to interact in the world. And you've heard me say this over and over again, right? When we decide how we want to be feeling, how I'm interacting, nothing else matters. And it's not so much that I don't care what other people think. I care about a lot of things, but I care more about how I want to be living my life. Because honestly, it is my life, just like it is your life, right? So as we read through this, it comes to light that so many times this is how we grow in our humanness. This is how we grow through the trials and obstacles. So when I ask that beginning question, what is it that makes you feel more like yourself? Or when is it that you feel more like yourself? That's the beauty of knowing and growing that awareness. That is the first step in really being able to say, this is what I want to experience and do over and over and over again. Now, we're not going to bring in the neuroscience today, but there's a lot of neuroscience behind that. And there's some other videos that you can watch on my YouTube channel or on my Rachel Freeman Sowers Facebook page. But really, neuroscience, the brain, plays a huge part in this. She said, I am the girl who sported hoodies in place of sequin dresses, Timbs in place of stilettos. If I betrayed that girl, I sold myself out to succumbing to the label's vision of who I should be. I might not have been an extraordinary success. Let me know how this stuff rings true with you. If I follow someone else's ideas for me, I will not become an extraordinary success. Now, extraordinary success, I wonder what that would look like to you. What comes to your mind? Tell me in the comments when we talk about being an extraordinary success, right? My definition of extraordinary success is different than yours. And that is the perfect way it should be. It shouldn't all be the same. I don't know if I ever want to have $1 million business. I'm not trying to decide that now. What I'm trying to decide right now is being here with each one of you. It's helping each one of you, hopefully inspiring you in some way. One little nugget. I had a client say to me today, she's like, all of the little golden nuggets you say throughout our videos, our times together, and then I send her the recording. She's like, I don't really know their golden nuggets right in the moment. She's like, but as weeks go by, those golden nuggets pop out at me. And she's like, oh yeah, this, and oh yeah, that, right? So it's really an amazing thing to watch people learn more about how they want to be. So as we're going through this, let's see, I'm trying to see here, look, someone's being a hater already. Oh, well, I guess I've made it now. Anyway, so if you were to see yourself right now, what are the 3 words that come to your mind as you look into yourself? As you begin to say, this is how I view myself. And if your view of yourself doesn't match the way that you want to be interacting in the world, then we have a transformation to make. You see, a lot of people don't know that I talk about me and myself. And when I take care of myself, I'm able to serve more people. I'm able to reach out to more people. There's been hundreds of people that I have absolutely reached out to and helped. I mean, if you don't know my history, I've been a licensed marriage family therapist for the last 18 years. And over the past 5 years, really solely concentrating on female entrepreneurs and professionals and working with foster care children, the most traumatized in the first 10 to 12 years of my career as a licensed marriage family therapist, helping them heal themselves, helping them know how to be themselves, helping them know how to express themselves in the world. And these were the most magical times. But the only way I was able to do that is to know myself first. So then when I was with someone else, I could know exactly how I wanted to interact with them. I could be sensitive to them. I could be empathic with them, right? So Deb says here, alive with fire, that's for me. That's me for real. I mean, I remember, Deb, when you said that now, oh my gosh, it's been probably 5 years you decided on that. And to watch every single day, every single way that you're showing up, you're showing up in the world, and all of the people that you're helping, the hike for Harvey, all of those things, right? So Pearl says, glowing, friendly boss. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. So as we're going to go through this, I wonder what's hitting home for you. Tell me what's hitting home for you as we have, as we've come into this journey about more myself. What do you see as your journey of becoming even more yourself than you are today? There's always constantly things that we're learning. I learn things from my clients every single day. I have one client that comes up with the greatest quotes, with the greatest sayings, and I'm like, oh, I need to use that, right? So I'm sure you'll be seeing some from her. I'm just going to push this little show button right here. See, this is Deb. This is Deb, Hike for Harvey, Alive with Fire. That's me for real. These are the comments that come when you begin to know yourself. So here's the last paragraph I'm going to read, and then we're going to do the angel card. Let me know in the comments if it resonates with you. When you've chosen the right path for yourself, you usually know it immediately. The choice just sits right in your spirit. You're not second guessing your decision or thinking about turning back. You realize there are challenges ahead, but you're not looking over your shoulder, wishing you had gone left instead of right. At the last fork in the road, it was this sweet assurance that I moved ahead with Clive. That was her partner at the time. On the day I signed the her recording agent. On the day I signed the contract, my internal bells and whistles and dancing emojis shouted yes. So when you're an online entrepreneur, there is a lot of challenges. Can I get an amen in the comments? If you're an online entrepreneur, amen in the comments. Even with any profession you choose, there will always be the challenges, but the difference is that the challenges don't matter as much as the journey. The challenges that I have faced in my business don't matter as much as me serving other people, as much as me helping online entrepreneurs become confident on video, to show up as themselves, to be vulnerable without fear or anxiety, to know how to connect in the best way that is curated for their gifts, for their skills, for their talents, just as they are, right? When you know that that is right, it is very hard to resist. We try and resist it. A long time, I said, oh, I need to work a regular job. I have to work for someone else. I need the benefits. I need this. I need that. And honestly, maybe I would still need them. But the fact of the matter is that I don't. You know, I'm willing to face the challenges. And those of us, like Jacqueline knows, Deb knows, Lindsay knows, Eric knows, there's challenges to this, but you keep going because it is in your heart. It's in your spirit, right? Okay. I'm ready to hear some stuff from you guys. What have you thought about tonight's topic? Tell me what you've thought about tonight's topic. I'm going to shuffle the cards. So I draw angel cards. If you don't like it, that's cool. But these angel cards are not magic. They really help bring out, and they're going to have to do with the topic because it always happens that way. They help bring out what things to the surface that we already know about ourselves. Okay, so this one's popping out, and I'm just going to take it. Let me know what hit you in tonight's topic. Don't be afraid to share. The one thing that I do know, I'm looking over here in the IG camera. One thing that I do know is that when you share, you inspire other people. It's inevitable, right? And what I always say is that you never know who you're going to inspire by just being you. I mean, Heather Lemon here is saying amen, right? She's like, yes, let's do this thing. So let me hear in the comments some of what you've thought about tonight. What rang true with you? All right. Oh, so This is the second time this card has come up this week. So it will be very interesting. All right. So as I read this card and the narrative, I'll show it to you. This is something I like doing because it always is applicable to the topic, no matter what happens. And if it touches your heart, if something in this episode has been touching your heart, make sure you can DM me. I'd love to hear from you. You can make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and push the bell for the notifications when I go live. And if you haven't already, on the Rachel Freeman Sowers page, make sure you push that notifications so you'll know whenever we go live. So Heather Lemon says, go with the gut. Yes. Yes, that's why it's called the second brain. There's a vagal nerve that runs from your gut into your brain. And it really is telling you your intuition, right? Deb says, I was grounding tonight, a good connection and encouragement to keep flowing my very own path, even if it isn't online. Amen. Right. So there's lots of ways to do this. It's not just with having an online business. That's just the avenue I've chosen. These are applicable, and this topic is applicable no matter where you're at in your professional life, in your business, or in your your personal life. So the card that was drawn tonight, are you guys ready? Put yes in the comments if you're ready. Yes, 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 yes. I want to see yeses. Yes in the comments if you're ready. The angel card tonight is the moon, and it's Archangel Haniel. And it says the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen. Oh, shoot, Heather. Listen to this. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Bam. I think we should like mic drop, but I can't mic drop this shotgun mic that's right here. Face your fears and grow stronger. So this really also speaks to when we have a fear of something, it's usually not as scary as we think it is. It's usually not, it's not, I mean, our brain makes up a lot of different things, right? Okay, so here's the narrative. It's called the moon. It's time to review your plans. Something just isn't quite right, and your angels and guides are lovingly bringing this to your attention. The great news is that your psychic and intuitive abilities are heightened right now. Listen to your intuition and your sleeping dreams for guidance as to how to make revisions. Archangel Haniel can help you develop your psychic gifts and show you what aspects of the situation you're missing. It's human to have moments when you feel worried or uncertain. This card is meant to reassure you that by facing your fears, you can overcome them and evolve to a higher level. Ask Archangel Haniel to shed light on all facets of your life. Now, if you want to ask God to shed aspects on your life, if you want to ask the universe, it doesn't matter to me. The whole point is that you continue to grow yourself, to be more like yourself, to accept and get comfy with who you are, no matter what is happening around you. There have been so many things that have been changes, so many micro traumas happening that we don't realize. And the way that we stay grounded is that we know ourselves better than we know anybody else. So I hope tonight has been inspiring to you. I hope that I continue to see you here every Wednesday on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Oh, Sally Wagner says dead on. Heather says totally applicable. That's what's currently going on in my personal and business life. So again, I am glad that you have received something from this. And you can look for the recording on YouTube. I'll be sharing the link on my social media channels. And if you've liked tonight, please try and make sure to share it with someone else who you think might like it. You know, there's going to be people that this isn't for, and that is totally okay. Like this person on here. It's not for him, and that's okay. But I want it to be for as many people as possible. So as I always say, until next time, make sure to stay true to yourself, be kind to others, and always, always, always honor the wise one that is within you. I hope to see you all again here next Wednesday for the Rachel Freeman Sowers live show. I'll talk to you then. Bye.